you doing today? I'm doing good. We're home, and it feels so good to be home, y'all. But look at behind me. This is what we came home to. This is like a 20-some foot pecan tree. It is huge, and it fell right across the yard, and it fell right where I usually sit when I'm doing my videos out here. So praise the Lord I wasn't here when it fell. But it's going to be a lot of work getting this tree out. Greg and my son, they're going to be getting the chainsaws out and cutting it up. Plus side, it's good because we'll have firewood this winter, and they didn't have to buy any firewood, and they didn't have to go take a tree down because one already fell down in the yard. We really don't know why it fell down. No idea. There was a little storm, but it didn't seem like it. It was that big of a storm. But the ground here, we've got a lot of rain here in Georgia this year, and the ground is really saturated. So that could have happened. I don't know. We're not really sure what happened there. But anyway, we're going to be doing that. We were going to go to West Virginia, but you know what, y'all? I'm tired. Being retired, I think we just need to embrace this retirement thing and slow down. We have been going at breakneck speed. Florida, West Virginia, Florida, West Virginia, and then here, putting the garden in, and it's just, it's too much. We decided we're going to slow it down a little bit and just relax. We might go to West Virginia in the fall, God willing, unless something happens and we have to go up sooner. But I think for right now, we're gonna concentrate on things here. We gotta get the garden ready for fall. It's a mess. And yesterday, I just sat out here and watched a deer, and I just let her do whatever she wanted. She was eating all the green beans, and I'm like, I don't care, go ahead. Because I'm gonna get ready to pull them anyway, and we've got so many green beans right now. We've put up a ton of them. So, and the plants don't look that good right now anyway. So she was just down there having fun. She had a whole smorgasbord of green beans and some old cantaloupe and some old cucumber vines, and she was just going to town. As long as she don't invite her friends, we're good. And she hasn't found the orchard yet, so that's a good thing. So maybe she's just satisfied staying down there. Doc didn't see her, or she would have been chased off. She would have been chased off. He was in the house, so he didn't see her when she was out there. But anyway, today I'm going to talk about how we did this, how we retired. I know I did a video about it a while back, but I don't think I really said, a lot of people think that we have like a 401k, a pension, or something like that, and we just took early retirement with that. We didn't, y'all. We don't have a 401k. No pensions, and we're too young yet for Social Security. We have quite a few years before we can collect that. No safety net, y'all. We did it without a safety net, and it might not be for everyone, but I'm telling you, it is possible because we're doing it. And this is a year now. It's been one full year that we've been completely retired and not had to go into a 9-to-5 job. What we did is we knew that we weren't going to have a 401k, and we knew our jobs weren't going to give us pensions. And we did have 401ks way back in the day, and then 2008 happened, and we had to cash them out because the economy at that time, if you all know, was really bad, and we needed the money, so we cashed them out. And so we don't have anything. We have no savings, nothing. This is a wing and a prayer, y'all. But we decided that we didn't want to be in the rat race anymore, and how could we do it? We were getting close to retirement anyway, and we weren't going to have those things, so we're like, why wait, and we're not going to have the 401k, the pension, any of that, and our Social Security, that's going to be a bonus when we get it. But so what we did is we decided to become completely debt-free. No credit cards, no car payments, none of that stuff. We got rid of all that. And then we decided to take our budget and cut it, y'all. Cut everything that was not essential. Everything that we didn't absolutely have to have. We completely did away with it. We cut it out, everything. And you'd be surprised how much you can save if you do that. So we got ourselves down to just the essentials, utility bills, our car insurance, our health insurance, and things like that. And we got the cheapest cell phone plan that you could get. And we went and got, it's not a cell phone plan most people wouldn't, like to have, because we don't have all the, what do you call it? I don't even know what it's called. data. We don't have a lot of data, let's put it that way. And so we went with one of those. I think we went with Cricket. So we're Cricket, and we got the cheapest plan Cricket has. So we did that. We got rid of our cable. We got rid of all that. We did keep our internet, but we shopped around and got the cheapest internet prices we could get. And when we did that, you know, we were able to save a little bit of money. And we got our bills down to where, you know, we're selling on eBay, and we've been selling on eBay for quite a few years. And so our goal was to try to get our bills down to what we knew that even a bad month, a bad year on eBay would still cover our bills. And we enjoy doing eBay. To us, it's not even a job because we're junkers. We've always been junkers. And so we go out to yard sales and things, and we get stuff and we flip it on eBay. But we made sure that what we did would cover our necessities, what we absolutely had to live, that amount. And we did that for about a year, and we were making more than what we needed to live on eBay, more. But then we were like, you know, we're going to keep doing this and keep saving for a little bit longer, and then we're just going to quit. Our goal was to do it before we turned 60, but we were still scared. It's a scary thing to do. But then, like I said, last year happened. In May, we got our insurance bill on our house. We had a big, gorgeous pool home in Florida. We've had it for 30 years. And like I said, our insurance started at $1,500. And then last year we got our insurance bill, and it was $13,000. And we're like, that's it. That's the sign we need. It's time to retire. So we did, y'all. We put that house up on the market, even though everybody told us it's a bad time to sell, don't do it, you know. And we thought, you know, we're just going to try it. We'll see. If it's a bad time to sell, then it won't sell. If it's not God's plan, it's not going to happen. We put it up, y'all, and it sold in 8 days. 8 days, that house sold. And so then we scrambled and we got out of it. But anyway, come to now, we've been living this way for a year with eBay solely bringing in what money that we need to pay our essentials. And it's fine. And it's doable. And you see that we're traveling back and forth and doing all kinds of stuff, doing too much stuff, y'all. Honestly, like I said, I'm tired, and we just need to slow it down a little bit. And but it's possible, y'all. I mean, it's possible. I know people try to save up, and they want the 401ks, they want the pensions, they make all these investments, and they think they got to have like 2 million, 1 million, whatever, before they can comfortably retire. That might be true for them. It's not true for us, because everybody's goals are different, and our goals were just to live life simply, you know, just like the title of my YouTube channel, Simply Burdette. We just wanted things to be simple. We don't need excess. We don't need everything. And y'all, I got a ton of stuff. I'm a maximalist here. My house is decorated. I got more decorations, more kitchen stuff, more anything than you could imagine. But you know how I do it? Yard sales. I mean, you get things for a quarter, y'all, 50 cents. I mean, you don't need to go out to these big stores and buy everything. Or my clothes, I get those from yard sales. I get everything. And it's nice stuff. I mean, to me it's nice. It might not be to you. But I'm just saying, honest to God, you do not need millions of dollars to retire on. You don't need all that. Unless you want to be a jet setter and, you know, travel around the world, and you want to keep your, you know, I don't know, huge house and all that entails. That's just wasn't our mindset. And if we can do it, honestly, anybody can do it, y'all. Anybody can do this. I mean, we did make a few smart choices early on. We did buy our house in West Virginia, and we bought that outright years ago, and we've been fixing it up ever since. It's a process. We fix it up as we have money, and it's almost done. And you know what? We're even wondering if we're going to keep it, honestly, because we're like, we don't know that it's not too big for us too. We just, we're going simple. So, but if we can do it, like I said, you can do it. And if you don't have like the real estate investment or something, like we have the little house to fall back on, and you're a renter or something like that, you try to make a plan to where you aren't renting anymore, and to where you can get something small that you own, small piece of property. I mean, there's small pieces of property all over the country. I mean, that's the other thing. We did have to leave Florida to live this lifestyle because we couldn't afford to live this lifestyle in Florida. You might have to make a change on what state you live in. Some people even make the change. I have a friend of mine right now who's thinking about retiring out of the country. That's more drastic than what we would want to do. But what I'm saying is, if there's a will, there's a way, and it is totally possible. You do not have to be tied to a 9-to-5 job until you're in your 70s if you don't want to. I mean, but there's hard choices that you do have to make, and we did. I mean, we cut a lot of stuff out, y'all, but I don't regret it at all. I mean, I love this time in our life right now. Honestly, y'all, I told Greg I wish we could have done this sooner, but the only thing that hindered us is children. I love my kids, but we had to get that last one out of the nest, and that last one, through college. And it is a little bit harder if you have kids, but people are doing it with kids. People do it with kids too. But I still wish, we would have planned and done it even a little bit sooner, because like I said, I'm tired. We're getting close to 60, and it's just a fact of nature that as you age, your body, it starts getting a little bit tired. Things that you used to be able to do, it takes a little bit longer, and you get a little bit sore after you do them. But so don't wait, y'all. I mean, if you're thinking about it and you're scared, I know we were. I mean, we had to get that nudge, for us to even do it, and that was the insurance bill that nudged us. But we talk about it all the time, like how we wish we would have done it sooner. But anyway, I'm going to go in, and I got cleaning to do. We've been gone for 3 weeks and got some unpacking and some cleaning and organization to do. And then I got to think about going down to the garden and picking some peppers and making some pepper jelly. I love pepper jelly, y'all. A little pepper jelly on some cream cheese and a Ritz cracker. Good. My diet, y'all, forget it. Don't even watch those diet videos. It didn't last. In fact, I gained 2 pounds. I give up. I'm just we'll try to eat healthy, but I'm a Southern woman. I'm a Southern fat girl. I'm just so unapologetic, I guess. I've tried. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not gonna give up completely. But right now, the pepper jelly, the cream cheese, and the Ritz crackers, that's not diet food, but it sounds it sounds good. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.